Select save slot. Saved game 1. Saved game 2. Screen reader enabled. On. Saved game 1. Screen reader enabled. Continue game.
All right. I find the people, Clark gets them
L1
out.
button. R1 button. Hold. Pull. L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull. Resume. L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull. Smash. Square button.
Anyone out there?
R3 button. Highlight truck workers. Triangle
that a
button. Mark civilian.
Robot?
Hey, it's Spider-Man. I just relayed your location to fire and rescue, so they'll be here any minute. It's gonna be okay.
Spider-Man. Thank you.
Hey, Clark, did you get the location I just sent over?
Our team's moving in now. Thanks.
Spider-Man's here. It's gonna be okay.
I mean, whoa. Wow, good time to test out my pulse blaster.
Anyone? I can't move! Help!
Hang on, I'll get you out of there.
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
Can't hold it back for much longer!
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull. Resume. Vertical. Quit. Set. Open. L2 button. Resume. Vertical. Quit. Settings. Close. Controller layout. Vertical list. 1. Resume. Quit. Set. Close. Controller. Vertical list. 1. Resume. Quit. L2 button. Hold. A. R. Resume. L2 button. Hold. Map. L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull. Smash. Square button.
Thank you.
Resume. Vertical lift. Quit. Open camera gadget. Controller layout. Vertical. Photo mode. Abandon mission. Manual save. Vertical lift. Restart last. Resume. Vertical. Quit. Settings. Vertical. Open camera. Settings. Settings. Gameplay. Gameplay settings. Chat. Settings. Controls. Controls settings. Invert look control. Vertical. Invert web wings control. Reset all to default. Invert web wings control. Vertical list. 3. Settings. Settings. Resume. Vertical list. 1. Of. Quit. Settings. Open camera. L2 button. Hold. A. Map. 1. Resume. Vertical. Abandon mission. Triangle button. Rescue.
Help's coming. Fire and Rescue knows where you are, and they'll be here soon. You're going to be okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Clark, you should be getting a new location anytime now.
Just came in. We'll head right over once we finish getting Mr. Robleski out.
What are those breathing exercises again?
Easy enough.
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull. L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull. Resume. Vertical. Restart. Resume. Abandon. Manual save. Vertical. Photo mode. Controller layout. Vertical list. Resume. Manual. Restart. Photo mode. Controller layout. Vertical list. Resume. Photo control. Open camera gadget. Settings. Vertical. Settings. Controls. Controls. Invert look control. Invert vibration. Invert web wings control. X axis. Y off. 1 of 4. Settings. Settings. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. Smash, square button.
There's someone there?
Resume. Vertical. Foot controller layout. Vertical list. Resume. Quit. Resume. Resume. Foot open settings. Vertical settings. Gameplay settings. Settings. Shortcut. Gameplay. Controls. Controls settings. Invert look control. Y-act. Invert. Y-act. Vibration. Vibration setting. Vertical. Adaptive triggers. Repeated button press. Continuous dodge. Web shooter. Toggle. Aim mode. Vertical. Swing slash park. Air trick mode. Web wings mode. Melee mode. UI hold. Touchpad. Motions. Invert control. Invert web. Aim mode, swing slot, air trick, web wings mode, melee mode, vertical list, UI holds, vertical, toggle, 2, up, hold, 1, toggle, 2, of, 2, chain, hold, 1, toggle, 2, touchpad in combat, vertical, off, 1, on, motion sensor, motion sensor calibration, motion, continuous stop, repeated button presses, vertical, adaptive triggers, vibration setting, vibration, invert web wings control, invert look control, vertical, invert web, vibration in, adaptive, toggles, vertical, aim mode, vertical, swing slash park, air trick mode, aim mode, vertical, swing slash parkour, air trick mode, vertical, swing slash parkour mode, vertical, air trick, web wings mode, vertical list, hold, 1, up, toggle, 2, up, hold, 1, of, 2, turn up, toggle, 2, of, hold, 1, up, melee mode, web wings mode, toggle, 2, hold, 1, of, 2, turn on web wings on by holding R2 button and tapping, triangle but, toggle, 2, up, hold, 1, up, melee mode, vertical list, web wings mode, toggle, 2, up, hold, 1, air trick mode, toggle, auto clear, 2, of, hold, 1, toggle, hold, web wings mode, melee mode, UI holds, vertical, hold, 1, toggle, 2, hold, 1, of, toggle, touchpad in combat, motion sensor aim, on, 2, motion sensor calibration, is off, invert controls, motion sensor, settings, camera, vertical, audio, vertical, subtype, audio, vertical list, 4, audio setting, POI audio indicator, low frequency cutoff, notch frequency filter, high frequency cutoff, frequency control, open world music, vertical, streaming mode, vertical, music, vertical, Danica podcast, JJJ podcasts, voice boost, vertical, narrated ASL, audio descriptions, repeat settings, camera, vertical lip controls, vertical controls setting, invert vibration setting, functional, 2, none, 3, experiential, functional, adapt, repeated button presses, hold 2 of taps 1 of hold 2 of taps 1 of hold 2 taps 1 of hold 2 of 2 when set to hold. On-screen button prompt sequences that require multiple button taps can be completed by holding the button instead. L2 button, continuous stop, repeated button presses, continuous web shoot, repeated button taps 1 of 2 when hold 2 of 2 when set to hold. On-screen button prompt sequences that require multiple web toggle A mode, swing air trick mode, webwing melee mode, webwings mode, toggle 2 hold 1 melee mode, UI holds, hold 1 toggle 2 hold 1 of toggle 2 up hold 1 up toggle 2 hold toggle 2 of 2 hold touchpad and motion sensor motion invert controls vertical lip motion sensor settings camera vertical audio vertical subtitles and cap visual vertical lip visual settings high contrast settings UI UI setting hide HUD vertical app air crunch notification icon and prompt size emphasis mission waypoint emphasis hide HUD vertical hands control hand setting accessibility motor pre simplify dodge / parry timing enhanced auto QTE auto heat slow swing steering vibration setting vertical list for vibration adaptive invert look control vertical list repeated button press invert x-axis 3 repeated button press invert look x-axis 3 y repeated swing / park A mode melee mode UI touchpad web sheet invert air trick mode motion sensor aiming settings shortcut 1 shortcut open FNSM app launch photo mode vertical toggle camera gadget vertical toggle contrast options vertical screen reader status toggle contrast option settings shortcut 1 shortcut launch photo mode toggle camera gadget toggle contrast toggle screen reader status game speed 70 game speed 50 game speed 30 yank and throw environment vertical throw / yank / disarm settings short accessibility vertical accessibility high contrast perfect hearing preset motion sensitivity motor preset vision games chase assist simplify dodge / parry timing enhanced auto A QTE auto heal slow swings vibrate adaptive invert look control repeated button press settings
My leg! I think it's broken!
I'll get you out. One sec.
Whoa!
triangle button rescue
Fire and rescue's on the way. Just try not to move. They'll have you out of here soon.
Okay. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Looks like I need to go up. So it's field testing time for my latest upgrade.
hold R2 button initiate jump jets Spider-Bot uses compressed air to power its jump jets.
Hey, Clark.
When the air supply
Did you
is
get the
empty,
last location I
landing
sent your
replenish
way?
it. Press
Heading there
pause
now.
button to continue.
There's only one other worker left inside.
Hold
Hurry,
R2
Spider-Man.
button initiate jump
Leave
jets.
it to me.
L1 button R1 button hold pull. L1 button R1 button hold pull.
Might be able to keep going through that ceiling vent.
L1 button R1 button hold pull.
Help!
L1 button R1 button
coming!
hold
Just hang on!
pull. L1 button R1 button hold pull. Smash square button. L1 button R1 button hold pull. L1
Should
button
have enough
R1
traction
button
to pull him out.
hold pull.
Stuck! Get me out of
Triangle
here!
button rescue.
Fire and rescue's on its way. Are you okay?
No, I'm good. But I saw somebody up ahead a few minutes ago. Purple jacket. Make sure you help them.
Hey, Clark. I just sent a new location your way. But this guy said someone else is still trapped in here.
Really? We're not missing anyone else. But if you can find them, we'll get them out.
I'm on it.
Resume. Restart last man. Foot control. Open camera gadget. Controller layout. Vertical list. Resume. Foot control. Settings. Settings. Controls. Vertical controls. Motion sensor calibration. Set camera. Vertical audio. Audio set. POI audio. Low frequency. Notch frequency filter. High frequency. Open world music. Streaming mode. Music. Danica podcast. Mute. Open world music. High frequency. Notch frequency. Low frequency. POI audio. Low notch frequency. High frequency. Open world music. Streaming streaming mode, vertical list, 20, frequency, high frequency cut, on, 2, off, notch frequency, not, low frequency cut, POI, low, not, high frequency, streaming, JJ, pod, voice boost, narrated ASL, vertical, voice boost, off, 1, on, narrated ASL, vertical list, off, on, 2, voice boost, vertical, narrated ASL, vertical, audio descriptions in narrated ASL, voice boost, vertical, podcast, JJJ, podcast, JJJ, podcasts, voice boost, vertical, narrated ASL, vertical list, voice, pod, JJ, on, 2, off, podcast, voice boost, off, 1, on, narrated ASL, vertical, voice, podcast, Dan, music, streaming mode, open world music, frequency, high frequency cutoff, on, 2, off, notch frequency filter, vertical, on, high frequency, on, 2, notch frequency filter, off, 1, high, off, not, low frequency cutoff, on, 2, off, 1, on, 2, off, POI audio indicate, settings.
Nobody here.
L1 button, R1 button, hold, full. Mash, square button. The jump jets have a limited air supply that will deplete when flying.
The prophecy says we don't die today. You want to be a follower of the flame? Start trusting him.
Follower of the flame?
As soon as they're done with the dessert, we're out. The explosives will bury whatever's
L1 button,
left of
R1
him.
button,
And
hold,
the
pull.
evidence.
Mash, square.
I don't recognize them.
What about the intruder that's been skulking around?
They can't stop all of us. Now keep looking for supplies. We'll need them in the days ahead.
The flame is disappointed in you.
Two cultists hold a prisoner on his knees.
What are they? Oh no.
I didn't say anything to the police. Never even mentioned the flame. I just wanted out.
Then you should have remembered we all go out the same way we come in. Painfully.
As the third cultist closes in with a red-hot brand, Spiderbot distracts him with a tiny web. Peter bursts in and sweep kicks his legs.
Get out of here!
The prisoner flees as the cultists get to their feet.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Fool's beacon!
Triangle button,
Prophecy
circle
said
button,
you'd face
finisher.
us eventually.
Triangle
Prophecy?
button, circle
Oh
button,
man, I've always
finisher.
wanted to be in
Square
one of
button,
those.
hold,
Not
air
crazy.
launch.
So, what's my prophecy?
Triangle button, circle
Endless
button,
fighting?
finisher.
Death by building? Grow 4 arms and become a giant man
Triangle
spider?
button, circle button, finisher.
rest of the unworthy. That's it? Oh, okay.
There's no stopping that prophecy!
Debris falls from the ceiling.
Whoa, guys, can we take this outside?
The floor crumbles, sending everyone sprawling.
Triangle button, circle button.
Is everyone
finisher.
okay? Besides me
Triangle
knocking you
button,
out,
circle
obviously?
button, finisher.
We're better than you.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Take your place with the unworthy. Who are
Triangle
you
button,
people?
circle button,
The
finisher.
only ones worthy enough to survive what's coming.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
There's no firing, you Spider-Man.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Flame burns eternal.
Peter kneels by a cultist. Another attempts to flee, but is thrown across the room before Peter can web him. A masked figure in a purple and black suit throws a chain blade. Peter dodges, and it smacks a cultist. The figure strides intently toward a cultist.
Thanks. So what's your deal?
She holds a lighter against a limp wrist.
There you are.
Hey!
Peter webs the lighter away, and she shakes her head.
You never did like my smoking.
Peter straightens as he stares at her.
Yuri?
Lowlifes call me Wraith. Fits pretty well, I think.
I tried... Where have you been?
Ceiling tiles shake loose. Yuri, an Asian woman with short hair, glances around.
No time.
What about them?
They made their choice.
He looks at the cultists.
Be a new record?
Yuri stalks off. Outside, several cultists are thrown out and webbed up.
And they said it couldn't be done. Looks like Yuri took off. I thought she'd just need some time after what happened with Hammerhead. But coming back with that suit? And a name like Wraith? I should keep an eye on her. And the other on these cultists. I need more eyes.
Complete all the flame missions to earn a custom suit. Resume. Vertical list 1 of 9.